And on day 27, we start with painting our master bedroom. So the color we've gone for is this Dulux Light and Space Ocean Ripple. It should dry pretty nicely. I've masked up, mainly just masked the windowsill, but behind there, there's quite a bit of cracking, so I'll just caulk all of that when I'm done. And I'm gonna try and just cut in on the ceiling. If it looks like it's failing, I'll stop and I'll mask it up. But I've just masked the plug sockets and the windowsill, so yeah, I'll cut in, give it a coat, and then there's 2 more bedrooms with the same color. So let's get this done. That's cutting in done. Took an hour and a half, a lot longer than I thought. I'll definitely just tape. I ended up taping the skirting boards. I'll definitely tape up the ceiling next time because it takes so long. I'm so slow with cutting it to make it look right. Anyway, I don't think Vicky's gonna like this. This is very baby blue, this Ocean Ripple. We'll see how it dries. I mean, I've done this now, so I'm gonna paint the whole room. But I don't think that she would have wanted our bedroom to be baby blue. So I'm gonna paint it, and if she doesn't like it, she has to deal with it because I'm not redoing it unless she does it. So we've got 5 liters. I'm gonna do this room and then no more. I'll do something else for the rest of the day because in case she doesn't like it, we can swap it for the other 2 rooms. But let me get the paint on, let's see how it looks. That's our bedroom painted in the Dulux Ocean Ripple. I can't really see it coming through on the camera very well. But yeah, all done. Taken all the masking off. That fog tape is really good. Not a single rip or anything. Very, very nice tape. But it's just annoying where I mask up, I paint really well, and then you get other people's nonsense beyond my masking. I mean, how difficult is it just to mask up and do a proper job? But oh well. Let this dry and then let Vicky come and comment on it tomorrow and see if she actually likes it. And then I'll give it a second top-up coat, and then I'll paint this one because it's the same color. But for the rest of the day now, I'm gonna go and do some other odd jobs that need doing around the house. Day 29, you'll have to wait and see what the odd jobs were yesterday. But I just got annoyed, so I just left after the odd jobs. But yeah, the car is now loaded for tonight's tip run to make space. It's mainly just black bags of rubber and some cardboard underneath. So that's another tip run booked, and our skirting boards arrived this morning. They arrived an hour before their scheduled time. There was no one here, but luckily the very nice neighbors got it in for us. So that's sorted, and that's the new bathroom stuff that's arrived. So that's also ready to go.
Yeah, I'll just chuck it down here for you. Lovely.
Yep, thank you. Okay, the plumbers just came for a couple of hours. They've now gone, but they're now done. So they finished and they're done. So we've got working shower in here now, shower screen up, it's working, it's just setting. It's been sealed really nicely as well. Everything now in here just needs a good clean, so we can now finally start with the next phase of putting all the final trims on. It's been sealed around the bottom there as well, so I was going to put the bath panel up and then all the other bits. So plumbers in there's done, and then in the ensuite they've left here as well. Again, sealed the bottom, sealed the backsplash. And then in here, our shower unit is now in. Looking real nice. So I'm just gonna put that on, which I thought they'll do, but it's not a problem. And then put those towels in, and then yeah, all the rest. So this is now tomorrow's task, is to get both bathrooms 100% complete. Vicky didn't mind the paint. I mean, she did, because when I asked her if she wants her office this color, she said no, she wants her office green. So, yep, blue room it is. This room will also be blue. This is going to be our spare room. However, I patched the cracks this morning. And then it just started cracking again straight away. So she's just painted the skirting, so I have to wait for that to dry. then sanded back again and missed it again. Hate plaster. I've sanded that up there as well, so I'm gonna go and give that a mist. Same up there, I've sanded all of that back, gonna go give that a mist. In the living rooms, we had some cracking, but what I realized is not actually the plaster, it's the metal trim pieces that I put in the edges that was cracking. So I'm gonna have to paint that one. I think there's 3 patches. And then around, where the heck was it? Oh, here. So then just around the windowsill here. So I'll just open up the yellow and do that. And then for the leak downstairs, so the leak is now no more leaking. It's now fixed. So I've put a nice round bung in there, sealed it up, put some new pipe, actually attached it like it's supposed to be. So I'm just gonna have to go and get some plastic glue and then just do my 45 bit of pipe and then straight into the new vanity. Now the original idea was to lift all of this and put new down, but what I didn't know is I thought there's going to be joists running underneath, but actually it isn't. It's the concrete floor, then sort of the DPM, then there's a big foam piece, I guess insulation, and then this literally just sits tongue and groove over the top for the whole house. So if I cut this out, that tongue and groove is going to lose its integrity and move around and stuff. So I'm just going to have to let this dry all the way out. And the only option I've got is maybe like a 3mm ply. I'm just going to have to ask the floor layers if I can just put 3mm ply here and they can sort the sort of gap out with the trim piece, the joining piece, or if I have to put 3mm ply on the whole of the downstairs. I'm hoping I can just do it in here. But yeah, it's quite moldy, quite nasty. The dehumidifier has been emptied twice, so I'm just going to close this door and let this run now for the next 3 or 4 days, dry it out completely, and then we can come in here and start fixing it all up. Yeah. Also, the Drayton Wiser arrived today. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on, lots to do. So I'm in the spare room at the moment, trying to fix where that plaster's cracked. So I went in gentle, but there's no point in going in gentle because we'll just crack again. But you can see here massive shards. My plaster just came out. So I just took my plaster repair and I just filled it up here all the way. So you can see there is where it's starting to get solid now, close to where the ceiling is, because that's where they put their little strip. But anyway, all the way along. So I'll let this dry, and then I'm just gonna have to come and do a good job sanding it back. So that's this room busted for today. I'm not gonna do the other walls, I'm gonna do it all in one go. So yeah, let the skirting dry, let that dry, sand it back. I'll head back in there tomorrow. So the next thing on the agenda now is I've misted that corner and that corner. Now, I don't know whether I run the risk to just keep misting these. I mean, that's not even drying, so that's definitely not right. So I don't know. Do I just come and put some plaster filler stuff on there as well? This is gonna look like arse. So I'll see. Anyway, the next job is to paint Lizette's room, so let me crack on with that and just see what happens in this corner. It's probably gonna be the same where it isn't plaster and it's just a normal. Like that should dry. Yeah, it's not drying. That's definitely not right. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to put some plaster on that. The little repair stuff. Yeah, more jobs, more jobs. That's the end of day 28. So that wall she wants white, that wall she wants white, but then she went and put a pink tester on that wall. So I've given that a nice thick coat of white. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to do it again. And then I'm gonna have to do pink there tomorrow, pink there, fix that. But tomorrow, the main aim of the game is gonna be the bathrooms to get everything done. The only 2 things we won't have done tomorrow will be that trim piece that has to go in there and cover that gap, and that trim piece up there, because we're gonna have to order them in white. But the rest of the bathroom should be done. Right, the bath was filled for sealing. So I'm gonna open it, run down and make sure the leak isn't leaking anymore. So let's open that bad boy up. I'll make sure that we are good here for leakage. You're gonna go sideways with me. We are all good here for leakage. Light off. Sprint downstairs. Bye, Vicky. I think I'm late for my tip run, as per usual. can hear the water flowing. You can hear the pipe gurgling. Yeah, we're all good. It's all good. It's all good. Nice. Right, let this stinky mold dry out. You can hear it, isn't it? Anyway, that's it. Tip run. Back tomorrow.